nipped out of the hostel for some waffles and coffee at this delightful place called Tea House Fofo. Beautiful. What an amazing little place. I was supposed to be leaving today for the old Soviet mining city of Chiatura, but I decided to extend for 3 days just because I love this city, and the hostel I'm staying in is fantastic. Bio Hostel it's called. It's a great hostel, great social place, ticks every box. And I was going to book 3 days on booking.com. It was 75, and I asked the guy who runs the hostel, who's a great guy. I said, shall I do it through booking or shall I just do it with you? And he says, oh no, just do it with me. So I said, it's 75, yeah? He said, no, I can do it for 60. You know, he didn't have to do that. But it doesn't surprise me because it's just a fantastic place. So today, I'm going to get on a marshrutka and head up to Gelati Monastery. And I'm going to be joined by a guy from the hostel, an English guy, who has basically, he's been travelling for 6 years. Take away the COVID lockdown when he was in Bangkok and had to make his way back to England. And yeah, he's been staying here for a few weeks. And then he's moving on to Sofia. He's doing a bit of travel around Bulgaria, and then he's going back to England to get a flight to Bangkok. So this guy has literally been everywhere in the world, proper traveller. And he's a top lad, and I'm meeting him to go to this monastery, and then we're going to get the bus to the monastery and then walk back to the city, which is about 2 hours walk, but there's another monastery on the way. So should be a good day this, and from the looks of it there's a lot going on in the Central Park. So I've got about 20 minutes before I meet him for the bus, so let's go and have a look what's going on here. Well, I don't know if today's some kind of special day on the Georgian calendar, or whether it's just something local to this city. There's a lot going on. That's what I love about travelling to places, is you just come across stuff. I had no idea that any of this was going on. I have no idea what it is. I think these are the kids who were practicing in the music school next to our hostel last night. Hammering it. So this is the marshrutka that will take us to the Gelati Monastery. There's a few people on it. It looks like there's a few seats left. I think it leaves at 2 o'clock, which is in about 10-15 minutes. So I'm just waiting for Robert to turn up. Hopefully he turns up pretty soon, and then we'll get a seat. Right, here we are then. That'll be drinkable, yeah? Yeah. So let me get this right. It's a monastery. This monastery, yeah.
I think they live over this side or something. The monks and yeah, I'm not sure. These things, yeah, this is for grinding, and it's like a mill.
Yeah, it could be to make oils, maybe.
Yeah, grind. Yeah,
olive
seeds.
Oils and wines and all sorts.
Yeah. Grinding up the. Looks like part of. It was built in the 1200s or something.
12th century, I think.
12th century,
Yeah.
David the builder. Oh. That's something. That's going up towards Mestia over there, perhaps.
Right.
You see the mountains.
Mestia is right up to the Russian border, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You can see the mountains in the distance there, how high they are.
Yeah.
Snow on the top. Wonderful. Yeah, we could have a go in. That's been put there for some reason. And there's a lot of kings buried here as well.
Right.
I was reading.
Maybe this is one of them.
Maybe. national.
Flowers there,
It
aren't there?
was Independence Day last week, wasn't it? Maybe that's what
Yeah.
flowers is.
Let's have a look inside. Wow. So there were 23 kings buried in this area, and this mosaic up here is 2,000 years old. You see there's a lot of construction going on inside and outside the church, and which is, it makes it, you think it's unusual that you don't actually have to pay to get in.
Well, Pontius Pilate, yeah. Uruki now, lava Uruki. Washing their hands. Yeah.
That's King Solomon.
King Solomon, okay.
King Solomon, Georgia King.
You see these things and it's just like, almost like historical now, isn't it? You see these like faded 2 metre signs.
Figure out what they are.
Look at that, that's amazing.
It is amazing.
I wasn't expecting when I was coming into this little side room that it would be there.
Chapel in here.
Yeah.
So what the hell is
And some of these have really stood the test of time, these, haven't they? I guess probably because not as much light gets in now. Is this where the John the Baptist?
Yeah, there's a picture somewhere here of John the Baptist getting executed. Where the hell is it?
Aber da unten nicht.
Ah.
It's open, that's why. Yeah.
Ah, wow.
There it is, up there. See it?
Yeah, John the Baptist.
Yeah.
Beheaded. This guy's opening up all different parts of the monastery just for us.
See this last time I was here.
You didn't see this one?
This is in quite bad condition.
Yeah. We're getting a special treatment, aren't we?
Yeah, well, it's going to cost us a few shekels when we go out.
Georgi.
Ah, Joseph V.
King Georgi.
Here, yeah?
Yeah, it's a gorgeous country, isn't it? Yeah.
I was really buzzing last night once I found out that I could actually go up to the mountains. For some reason I got it in my head that it was just too hard to get to, I don't know why.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
I was thinking maybe because I've been travelling 10 months, I'm starting to think, oh, I don't need to go up there, you know, and I'm starting to lose that.
Yeah, I know, and I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's like you start to kind of tire a little bit of it. But no, I think George has given me a second wind.
Yeah, definitely worth going up here.
Yeah.
When the weather's like this, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Nice and peaceful.
Right, so where are we going now, Robert? Because I can't remember the name of the place. I know it begins with M.
Motsameta. I mean,
I'm not convinced you got that right, to be fair.
I haven't got it right.
Right, well,
Let me look it up. I've got it written down. I do this every time. I've got to look it up.
it's about an hour and a half walk?
No,
is it, or
no,
something?
no.
Oh, no, sorry, that's on the
going
going by
back.
the roads.
That's going back. Motsameta.
Motsameta.
Okay. Motsameta Monastery.
Cool.
On the river. it should be a nice little stroll. It's all
Yeah, yeah.
downhill, so nice and easy.
Get on. Oh no, just say get on. I was just about to say get on that side, and we're in the shade as well, but the shade ends in about 10 yards, so it's.
Walking down here with David before,
Yeah, yeah.
came around that corner at the bottom of the hill, and two kids came around in the car, and they almost lost control of them.
Really?
Yeah, the thing was spinning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The infamous Georgian drivers.
Right, yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful. But there's no side. I like the cows more than I like the hills. But yeah, and then, have you ever tried that Polish vodka with the different flavours? They got honey ones, they got lemon ones.
Yeah.
Raspberry.
Which one?
The best fucking vodka I ever tasted in my life comes from Poland, not Russia.
Right, so this is the stand by me leg of the trip on what Robert assures me is an unused rail track.
Wooden thing round
Yeah. Can't be very comfortable. Right, so this is the second monastery of the day, and I've already forgotten what it's called. And I've just seen a sign saying that shorts prohibited. I haven't got shorts on, but apparently we should be okay. What's the name again? Monte. Sounds like an Italian restaurant or something, doesn't it? Montemaro or something. So this picture depicts the two guys who actually built this monastery, and this is the trial when they refused to worship the Ottomans, and they're obviously trialed and found guilty and executed by being thrown in the river. This is where we are right now, and the river's called the Red River because of the blood. And one of the guys, I think, is in this coffin here, and there's a ritual where you can crawl underneath 2 or 3 times, and you're not allowed to touch the sides or the top, and so you go under there 2 or 3 times, then climb the stairs and kiss the coffin or the glass around the coffin. This looks much newer than the last one. Right, so now we head down to the Red River. Well, it's not every day you go for a walk and you walk past a monk taking 2 bears for a walk. But look at this. And check out the bridge. Oh wow. That's it for the Motsameta Monastery. Absolutely beautiful. And the walk down to the river was beautiful as well. Just what an amazing country. I've only been in 2 cities and it's just wonderful.